What's good, friends and family? Mr. Flip Flop here on another Wednesday. Who we got up in here? So look, I see Mundo in the building early. Shout out to Mundo. So we was looking for a name. We had Flip and Mundo. That's me and Mundo, and we rock out. But you know, it went from Red Cup Chronicles to Simp Talk, Flip and Mundo, which we're still gonna do Flip and Mundo. But I decided to call the Wednesday show, and y'all tell me what y'all think. Wednesday Night Raw. Wednesday Night Raw. No more Simp Talk, no more Red Cup Chronicles. Like I said, me and Mundo still gonna do our show, but Wednesday Night Raw. I thought that was a dope thing. That's we see the WNR, Flipping Mundo, Wednesday Night Raw. So we're gonna do that from now on. Let me see. We're gonna do that. If y'all like that name, Wednesday Night Raw, press 1. One second, let me catch up on the comments. So people were asking me, why did I put the Halloween thing out so early? Because I do events. I'm giving you guys time to get your money right, get your situations right. I see a lot of ones. There we go. And we're going to have this big event. I don't just do parties. I was the party guy a long time ago, but I do events. So these events, I'm giving you time to pay. You want to pay in payments, whatever you want to do. We got a lot of stuff going down for Halloween. You have no idea the stuff we're working on behind the scenes as well. So I'm advising people to get their tickets ASAP, because if certain special invited guests pull up, the ticket goes up. It just is what it is. You know what I'm saying? So it's more than just parties. It's events. We got the all-inclusive joint. We got the Paradise Lyfe mansion. Like, it's going to be so crazy. So that's why I put it out early. Now, people kept asking Memorial Weekend. Unfortunately, I lost touch with my homie. We're still doing a villa party, still doing a beach party, but I lost touch with my homie. So I locked down the boats. Sunday the 30th, we will have the boat parties. Sunday the 30th, Memorial Weekend. The rest of the stuff, I'll let you know as I get it in order. You know me, I like to organize everything, but if I can't get the other side organized, I can't do it. So Halloween is going to be a movie. All right, so you want to jump in. I believe I already sold like 5 VIPs already. So, you know, people are ready. People are gearing up. I mean, I told everybody pre-COVID that Paradise Lyfe was going to do major things. If you don't know, I was doing my thing before this YouTube thing in Sosua for a long time. Okay. And pre-COVID, I said, yo, we're going to take this Paradise Lyfe thing. We're going to take this Sosua thing up a whole nother level. Take it back to where it used to be back in the day. Make it lit. Everybody have fun all the time. No chatty patty nonsense. Have fun. Enjoy your vacation. Unfortunately, COVID hit. Well, it put a monkey wrench in the plans. But now we back on track. Curfews and all. We've been doing events, having a good time, and we're going to keep it rolling. You know what I'm saying? Let me catch up on these comments. Then I'm going to get Mundo up in here. Miguel Torres was good. Shout out to all the members. If you're not a member, hit that join button. Dirty Workers, what up? Murder Mace in the building. Mama flipping the crib. Steven Small, what up? Felicia Jordan in the building. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Felicia don't play. Teacher B, what's good? Mr. Relentless, what's going on? Big Reg in the building. Mr. Stewie, what up, baby? How you been? Sean Ford, what up? Mayor Sosua, what's good? Where you been? Reggie BX in the building. George Jojo, what up? Hector Lopez, what's good, baby? Shelton Collins. Someone said they can't sit on my shout-outs. I got to shout my people out. I'm sorry. That's what this channel's about. I'm for the people. I don't just do this YouTube to make a couple of dollars, a couple of cash apps. I love my people. Showing for A1J, what's good, baby? Brandon, what's good, baby? Ray Loyal in the building. Ralph Nice, what up? Bill D. Jello, what's good? Lucas, you already know. So let me hit this link right now. Get Mundo up in here. 1 second. So like I said, we push the 29. What's good, baby? Man, I've been grinding. Look, so I've been doing every year. I do upgrades at the bar. You know, I just redid the floor, redoing the canopy, redoing some signs. You guys know I changed my menu like 5 times. I'm always upgrading. I'm always making, I like it nice and neat, you know what I'm saying? Like things clean, make it look nice, you know what I'm saying? Make it like, you know, a nice chicken shack, I guess, whatever you want to say. But so I had the guys there. It's pouring rain in Sosua. Past 2 days, pouring like crazy. So you know, I just was getting things fixed up in the bar. Just been a little crazy, you know what I'm saying? Try to make it nice and neat, paint the steps again, fix a couple things, make, you know, more aesthetically eye pleasing, if I may. You know what I'm saying? I like to make it my spot look nice. I care how it looks. If I may. You know what I'm saying? 1 second, let me drop that. I'll see you, Mundo. 1 second. Marissimo, what up? So yeah, let me get Mundo up in here. Mundo.
Salute to the chat. Salute Paradise Life. Salute Flip. What it do?
Oh, welcome to Wednesday Night Raw, as we're gonna call it from now on.
Yeah, I like that. What's
been going on with you though? Is it raining over there?
Not today, but it's been raining off and on. Yeah,
pouring over here, bro. Like I'm talking about torrential downpour raining.
Yeah, I saw your status on the WhatsApp. I seen.
Oh, you saw that?
Yeah. Over here yesterday. Oh yeah, I'm done with it, but I had the red cup too. Shout out Red Cup.
What's going on that side though? How you been?
Nah, I think good. Just laying up in the crib, you know. I mean, just been lamped up, family life, you know. But like you said, it been raining off and on. Linked with 1 or 2 people, you know, off the YouTube thing.
Got you.
But just been maintaining, just chilling, holding my head in the crib.
That's what's up. Yeah, I actually wanted to go home today, but I had to make sure them dudes that was working for me finished their work because they was pissed. I said, look, this is a 1 to 2 day job. Y'all taking a day and a half. I need this done. I didn't. Oh, Mundo. So look, I didn't notice. Like I'm kind of slow. So what they did was, you know, I paint my floors on the restaurant side yellow and blue to match the ambiance.
Yeah.
I didn't know that you could get cement and put the stuff in there to have the cement the color.
The powder, yeah.
Why nobody told me this 4 years ago? I redid that side today. So the dude's like, yo, don't worry about it. All you got to do is sweep. I'm like, what are you talking about, bro? I got to paint the floor. He came up with the color in. I was like, I don't know what the hell's going on, but let me see.
Yeah.
He does one side. They re-cement it, and it's yellow. So I leave and come back, and I go, yo, I asked my security guard, how'd they get that yellow? I ain't buy no yellow paint. And they showed me the stuff. I was like, I learned something new.
Any color. All the houses here in my neighborhood, when the government gave them out, the original floors, got original floors, all of them are yellow as well.
I'm finding this out now, bro. I had no idea. I thought people painted their floors. It's whatever that powder is.
Yeah, the powder.
Well, I now know, and I'm now looking forward to having my own colored floor one day. It's definitely dope, though. It blew my mind how it looked like witchcraft. Like I'm seeing it cement, and
turn
then I
colors
see it,
on you.
See another color. That was definitely dope. So I learned something new in DR.
That's how a lot of people got fooled with witchcraft and so-called things. Whenever you hit somebody with something they don't know could happen, oh, you think it's magic. Remember in elementary or junior high school in a volcano where they put the vinegar, I think with the baking soda and it bubble up. When you're a kid and you first see that, you're like, whoa, what's this? So, you know, whoever don't know about it.
I did that in elementary school. I did the volcano.
Yeah, everybody got that.
The light switch.
Yeah, the light switch. Yeah.
That's in New York.
Shout out to your public school in District 9. Shout out to them.
That's definitely a New York thing right there. Who in the chat right here? Genocide, what up? Marco, yeah, the streets was flooded, bro. Like stupid. I literally walked to the bathroom, which is, y'all know about it, 5 feet, 6 feet. I was soaked in less than a couple seconds. It was that bad.
It's rainy season too. Once May come, again, May, people always expect that time. Even though it's not May yet, you know, March, April, but this time, there's always rainy season down here in the DR.
And by the way, shout out to Steven right now. I just said the 10K. We are about 670 subs away from 10K. I want to say this, real talk. I love it that we almost hit 10K because we did it naturally, no fake subs, no phonies, no nothing. Everything is natural.
Salute.
I love that.
Like the Sebi style.
Hey, I love it. And you know what? We'll get to 10K when we get there. Hopefully we get there soon. But when we do get there, I got some giveaways to do. So make sure you hit that like button, subscribe. Definitely don't. Matter of fact, Mundo, let me put your
make sure y'all share. Almost all of them is subscribed. So what they got to do is share. Tell their co-workers, their peoples. Because, you know, if you like it, if you like Flip Show or whatever, you're pretty sure your co-workers or your friends like it. So tell them about it. Y'all get up in the chat together, you know, get y'all downtime when y'all at work and enjoy it.
1 second. Let me post Mundo's page up here as well. And y'all make sure y'all we got Mundo's already over 1,000. Let's get them some.
Yeah, I'm at 1,000. I'm happy. That go to whatever. You know, once it get close to the 10s and all that, we start working right now. I'm happy. I got the 1,000. Appreciate everybody from Paradise Life team as well. Y'all came and subbed up after I did a few of the flipping Mundo's joints. So I appreciate the support. Help me get to that 1K as well.
Nah, it's all good. Y'all hit that like, but we got 90 in here, 40, only 40 likes. We got the one thumb up the butt already. We got
yeah, you know how they do. You know how they do.
They watching though. They watching.
He should jump on. That's probably your people's. It's Monday. It's Wednesday Night Raw. You said that's probably your people's. Dean, what's good with Dean? Holler at me about that. That's probably him. That's probably him in the chat. Hit the thumbs down.
Shout to my man. Shout to my man Bean. We gonna get into that right now. Hold on. Shout to my man Bean, my homie, my very good friend, and my man Ryan, Murder Mace, who got at me. We're gonna end this whole situation right now. We're gonna put this to a rest because there's been a lot of talk. And I told you behind the scenes, I keep hearing about I got beef. I said before, let's go listen to Biggie's song about what's beef. Beef ain't he got the Don King. Beef ain't what you think it is. Beef ain't YouTube. Now, let me say this. What happened recently going on in these YouTube streets and on Puerto Plata and Sosua streets, I've been hearing a lot of things. So I'm going to address this one time only. And then, yes, Booty Bandit, I'm getting fat. I know I am. And then we're going to leave it alone. I don't want to hear it again. I don't want to address it again. I don't care what lies are told on that side, what stories are told on that side. I don't care because I don't live for that. I don't even live for YouTube. I do it for fun and for information. And honestly, I feel good talking to you guys, so it was great. Now, there was never a situation where I wanted to do business with old boy. Never. There was never a situation where I was jealous of someone. Ever. I have nothing to be jealous about. Ever, ever, ever. Being jealous means you have something I want and you can get something I have. And I don't want that for nobody. I'm good. I love my life. Now, what happened was with that original situation was I called homie a sucker for being a sucker and doing sucker shit. Had nothing to do with business. Had nothing to do with me, jealousy, anything. It had to do with men being men. And it also had to do with me feeling a certain type of way. Now, Mundo, you remember the video where I got on there, I started talking ish, wilding out. Okay. Well, what people don't know is, yes, I was definitely drunk that night. But what you don't know is the reason for that video was because I just got off the phone with old boy. Okay, so that's what nobody knows. I was on the phone with him, like, yo, homie, how'd you do that? Like, that's crazy. You just took the idea and blah, 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 blah. He pushed me to the side like, nah, what are you talking about? It was my idea. What do you mean? And I ran up. I did it. You didn't do it. I'm like, but all it is you could have hollered at me. That's all I wanted. A simple, yo, G, you know what? I like what that idea you threw out there. You mind if I run with it? Bro, you got my support. But when it came to the point of I'm just loud, like this dude's gloating, and he didn't even acknowledge to me like he was going to do that. And it's no big deal because I wasn't going to do it anyway, guys. I wasn't going to do the business anyway. It was an idea that I had for many years, and I thought it was dope. It wasn't about, oh, you took the idea or you took the opportunity. It was, you can pick up a phone and call me. So the video when I was wilding out, talking crazy, lock ass and all that stuff, and for you guys that know, you know, that's because I just got off the phone. And I was angry. And I wanted to put my hands on somebody, but I couldn't. So I did the the YouTube thing because I figured at least I get my message across and it be known I'm not playing right now. Now what ended up happening now for me, Mundo, that was it. I did the video, I deleted the video, came back, did an apology video to you guys, to my peoples, and that was it. Rolled off my back, said wish homie luck. That was it. What I found out was there was a lot of yipping yapping going on in the groups. Like I said, a lot of lames in these groups talk to me, go behind my back. I don't care because we know in person you will never say those things that you say in those groups. That's why I said if you heard me say in one of my Sunday service, y'all need to let y'all powers combine, all y'all sucker powers combine, like Captain Planet and Voltron and all that, and pull up. Get one big heart and pull up. We know it's not gonna happen, so y'all gonna chatty patty in these groups, and we good. Oh, I know the chat probably going off.
Yeah, that's why I was looking. I seen the people.
Like I said, there was never a moment in time where I was doing business with homie. There was never a moment in time where I looked up to homie. You know, if you really, I could say a lot of things if you really want to know the truth. All right, but I'm not going to go.
It's wrong. Go ahead. Get it on. You said the last time. You say anything.
You got it over. I got to keep my mouth a certain way. I think I've already said too much. But there was never a situation where I needed somebody. So what people forget to realize is I'm almost 15 years in Dominican Republic. It'll be like 14 years in May. Back home, I made me. I made me. Here, I made me. I built Paradise Lyfe from the ground up. Shout out to Beam for reminding me of that. I built Flip Flop from the ground up.
How you feel about him talking like you said what you said, and again you took it down and all of that. How you feel about him trying to run with that, and instead of like marketing it, all right, let's say to his benefit or anything, and him trying to like slander yours, like always trying to compare yours and compete. Like if you feel he's so big, he's so this, why he got so much energy? Because he be throwing shots too. He be trying to like low key, like you know. Like throw low, even though it don't matter. Yeah,
I turn shots in the promo. You can't throw shots at me. You can't throw shots at me because there's nothing you can throw at me. But because here's the thing, I'm a real person. And oh, let's get this straight. Let's get this straight. So there's no misconception about who I really am. After the videos, mine, I guess he made his little video. I didn't watch it. We saw each other. I said, what up? Nothing. Don't ever get it, man. Don't let these people lie to you on these YouTube streets and tell you it is what it is. And then you got dudes in the groups. Now, here's the wildest part. My friends. See, I got friends in all these groups. So let me tell you something, little guy. I'm not talking nobody specific. I'm talking to that guy right there, and he knows who he is. I ain't talking about that dude. I'm talking about that guy right there. He's looking at this video right now.
The little one.
When you talk about me in these groups, I get the screenshot. No matter what group it is.
Give another clue. He's short and what else? And I'm gonna name drop.
Hey, my people's be like, look at your man. How you really feel about you?
Man. He overseas right now.
Yo,
he overseas right now.
Mundo. They go look at your man. Look how he really feel about you. Look what he said in that group. I get the voice notes. I get this. So when y'all dudes be in these other groups, I just be like, I've been shaking my head. I'll be like, I know who my people's is. I was never, and when dudes be playing sides, like they'll be smiling in my face, they'll run over there. I'll be like, whatever. And when dudes be Martin Luther King and want to sing Kumbaya and hold hands, for what? I didn't need none of these guys that I see on these YouTube things talking all this talk like you said, throwing shots. I didn't see none of them 4 years ago, or 3.5 years ago when I started Flip Flop. 6 years ago when I had the bar and
they was out targeting the truckers, trying to scam the truckers up at that time.
They didn't have a passport then. I didn't see none of these guys. You ain't never seen a YouTube video before I got on YouTube. You can go look this up yourself. You ain't never seen a video about Flip Flop about an up-and-coming entrepreneur. You saw, let me show you this dope place Flip Flop and this entrepreneur right here. I was already up doing my thing without YouTube. Believe it or not, YouTube does not build your business. YouTube has helped me reach more people, but I told you, I've had tons of people just walk by and say, yo, love your videos, peace, and never get a beer.
No, and if it was just for promo, you just pay an ad on a channel that got millions and millions of subs, and you'll get the viewers if that was the case.
Some people go, yo, I love what you're doing. Peace. I'm going to the beach. All right. It's love. So it didn't help my business as far as filling my business up. And if you rely on YouTube, I don't really think that works. I think I've seen it before. But my biggest thing is people talk beef. There is no beef. I'm going to leave it at this. I'm going to close it out like this. I wish the homie well. I have no ill will in my heart for anybody in this world. I have no enemy. Listen when I say this clearly. I have no enemies. Only people who don't know no better. There's no one that wants to go against me. Anyone who goes against me usually, and I was laughing on your channel the one time the one homie was saying that everybody who goes against me goes down. That's not my fault. My energy is good. I wish everybody good. Even if that person wished me bad. Even if that person said derogatory things trying to deface my character when no one can. So, like I said, we're going to leave it alone like that. We'll get back in the comments. But there is no beef. There is no situation. It was one moment for me. I don't know what went on in the groups. I recently found out, Mundo, I really just found out during Super Bowl what went on in the groups, all the talking that was going on. Because for me, it was a dead issue. I just found all this out, that all this other stuff was being said about my jealousy and I wish this and I wish that and about money. That rewind selector real quick. Please don't talk money with me. Please don't talk money with me. Please don't talk money with me. That to me, that when people gotta brag about money means you ain't got no money. And trust me, I ain't got no money. I'm broke. I'm broke, baby.
Tell him about O2 Flip. You've been seeing that. Tell him.
You feel me? I'm broke. Now, all I gotta say is it's a done deal. I wish the homie the best. I don't want to hear about it no more. Don't worry about the comments. Don't send me no messages. Don't send me his videos. Don't send me the response scammer videos. I don't care about none of it. I'm living a paradise. I'm living an amazing life. I have so much going on, and because I'm blessed, and my energy stays good, and I do right by people. So my things are gonna keep moving. I didn't need none of these cats that be yipping and yapping and honestly look at me a certain way, like why he think he do this? Because dude, I do what I do. So certain dudes be like, well, I want to do this, I want to do that. Yo, do your thing. I've been doing my thing. I told the famous YouTuber not the other day, a couple years ago. He got in a situation with a group, and it messed up his money because he put his situation to the side for the group. I said, let me tell you something. Never mess your money up. Focus on you. Do your thing, and if it coincides with what you got going on, cool. If it don't, tell the group, I'll see you later. I'm doing my thing. That is what it is. That's what Paradise Life. I love all my travel groups, But Paradise Life is what I'm doing. We in Colombia, we in Brazil, we in DR. We everywhere. We got the Colombia takeover in Cartagena in a couple weeks. I mean, I'm doing my brand. I'm always gonna rock with all the brands, but this is what I am. And those who rock with me, cool. Those who don't, I don't care. But all that kumbaya, let's hold hands and all that, all these businesses that you've seen me do things with, they came to me. Never once did I go to one business and say, hey, fam, let's team up. For what? I got my situation. I'm good. I built myself from the ground up from nothing. Shout out to Beam for really getting in my head, reminding me of that. And someone said, yo, you might seem like you hating because you're doing the chicken shack thing. Homie called me a chicken shack.
Yeah.
So I'm going to be the best chicken shack around. I'm going to run with it's a free promo. Thank you. Thank you. But like I said, to end that, no lies can be told against me. No nonsense, no fake ass stories. The situation came because I called him a sucker for being a sucker and doing sucker shit. That's all it was for me. Had nothing to do with business, had nothing to do with nothing else. It was that. So all these other stories y'all hearing, they lies. Matter of fact, I'm sorry, I'm leaving a part out. He had some really dope business cards. I did like his business card. I asked him could he get me some of those dope business cards. All 8 of my companies are in my name. I have 2 companies with partners.
Yeah, you do got LLCs. I be knowing.
SRLs,
you know I do my research, and when we first met, I did my little digging. I went to see, let me see what's good, who I'm up against or whatever. And I seen the LLCs under your name, lawyers here and all that. I seen a couple of them. I seen them.
You can look it up on the Dominican website.
That's a whole fact. That's a whole fact.
I don't gotta lie about that. My companies are on the Dominican government website.
I ain't seen no fraud reports on yours nowhere. Not in the U.S. Not here. Nothing about fraud.
And I got 2 LLCs in the States, so we good with that. But it's all good. But yeah, like I said, we're gonna end that right there. Let's get into these comments. But the reality is this: I do me very well. Before this YouTube thing, no knock on my YouTubers. Shout out to all my YouTubers. I rock with y'all, or some of y'all. But I never needed YouTube. YouTube was not around when I was doing my events, my previous events. YouTube wasn't even, I just posted a video of a party I did in 2013. Dudes was like, oh my God, it's lit. Where the mask at? I said, fam, that's 2013. 400 people. I've been doing this. This is nothing. I know a lot of guys like, oh, this is awesome. It is awesome, but I was already doing this. I know how to make the crowds move, how to get things popping.
They think it's easy. They coming down, seeing it from the outside, think it's easy. Say, okay, so if I put a couple of more dollars, I could do this and I could double what he's doing. Oh, it don't be like that when you really get in the field.
You heard of Miami Sundays. You heard of Malecon Sundays when the clubs were closed. I was bringing hundreds of guys to the Malecon, hundreds of guys to Miami bar.
That's a whole fact.
Tomorrow I could say, let's go to the fucking river. And I'm gonna bring 100 guys to the river.
And that's what it was. They saw 100 guys in front of the Malecon. They said, oh, it get popping like this. So if I get all of them up in that little business, multiply by this, but numbers fail when they find out you acting grimy. Yeah, but we offer that. You say not gonna talk about that no more.
It's all good. I ain't talking. We'll leave it alone. But you already know, you remember something. Mr. Bentley worked for Puff. Drove Puff around. Held his umbrella. When Mr. Bentley tried to go solo without Puff, never heard from him again.
Yeah, it ain't work.
I'll leave you with that.
I thought you was gonna vouch for Mr. Bentley. I was about to tell you now, Flip. I can't be holding no umbrellas though. But I knew you was gonna let the South Side down.
Ramon Soto, thank you. Yeah, I'll never have to. Let me get this comment. I'll never have to paint again. And like I said, bro, I'm a dumb blonde sometimes. I never knew you could do that with the. I paint Mundo. I painted my floors in the restaurant. Like I paint the steps like every 6 months. I painted the floors probably 15 times, and I never knew I could do that.
Look, with the 15 times you painted it, also not so you could go to the extreme, but so you can see how simple. You could have put the coral stone like they got on the columns on Elixir Pool, and it would have been cheaper than half the times you painted.
Bro, you know what it is when it comes to construction. Like my man today fit a tube, but it was a tube broken with it when the water comes out off the roof. So the shit was broken. The water was coming down all crazy. I said, yo, I called my man over. I said, yo, what's it gonna take to fix that? Like it's just, I know it's just a tube, but
y'all used to the stage. Y'all used to the stage. $300 an hour for the plumbing. They ain't even do nothing. Y'all used to pay big money for it.
It cost me 400 pesos, including supplies. He didn't even. He was like, yo, give me motor money. I'm out. Hooked the tube up, boom, boom, boom. Cemented the top real quick. Ran the tube down the block. Now there's no more water dripping on. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I'm not big on construction. I'm not too much hands-on. I know how to get it done, but I'm not too much hands-on with that. I won't lie about that. Do we ever get scared when hurricanes come through? Nah, not at all. Because Mundo, and I'm gonna speak for you. On this side, the hurricanes would have to go around the mountains to get over here. But I know on Mundo's side, the hurricanes can get a little deep.
Yeah, but normally people that live around the rivers, wherever the flooding could affect you.
Facts.
Besides that, no matter how hard they come, these concrete buildings or houses or whatever, they hold it down. But everything around the rivers, they get nervous Thursdays.
Hard time struggles with the vaccine. And Mundo, we were talking about this the other day, going back and forth about it. So the vaccines out here, as far as vaccine passport, that's going to be a worldwide.
We're not pushing nothing that make it hard. Like
it's gonna be an airline thing, and there's still not enough vaccines for the whole world yet. So
we're gonna fall in line, but we ain't pushing
time. The streets. I know over here the streets people was outside for real. As soon as the new curfew hit, people was outside. What about by you?
Yeah, everywhere flooded, everybody out. Even from before, but now it's just, you know, more in the open. Yeah. Which again, it shouldn't even be no curfew, because if you could be out to 12, why you can't be out to 3 or to 4?
Technicalities, brother. Technicalities.
Yeah. Normally, not everybody make it past 12. Half the population, you know, money run low, 12, 1 a.m., they locking in. Half of them, another percentage is scared. And then it's just some extra people in the street, 2, 3, 4 a.m. So let them ride out. Like, why y'all putting curfews on us?
Appreciate that, Miguel Torres. What's up? Is that the real Mayor Sosua, or is that the phony?
No, that's probably
Miguel Deal. What up, man?
Crazy. About the first 10. Sound like him.
Hey, Big Reg, thank you. If somebody put that up there,
if
somebody says they got beef and they're not handling it ASAP, it's not beef.
Yeah.
There's no such thing as, and believe me when I tell you guys, there's no such thing as YouTube beef. I've not seen one YouTuber pop up and turn into a world star. Closest person was probably Mundo. Like, you know what I'm saying?
And it was far from it.
And it was far from it, but if Mundo wanted to, it could have turned into a world star.
No, he kept
Cam
the
Brown, Virginia,
I wasn't catching him.
Not in the airport. That would have been a bad move.
Oh, him. Okay. Oh, nah, yeah, that.
Fred Bear, what up? Yeah, we don't talk about
2-9, big. Much love to 2-9.
Well, 29, that's the homie, man. That's the homie.
All day.
Big Reg, I'm working on those t-shirts. I got to get the right logo. Shout out to Young Philly. He made a dope logo. I'm trying to get that out there. Also, what's good? You don't like my hat? It's my Chicken Shack hat. I swear for God, when I saw this hat, I said, that's the one.
She said, Mighty Bordo.
The Shack is back. Camouflage Ninja, it's a few guys. It's not one guy in these groups. It's a few groups where they may be in my group, shucking and jiving, high-fiving with me, and then they in other groups talking bad about me. But it's cool. I literally sat there one day and had a conversation with a dude who didn't know that I saw his entire conversation trashing. And my man was like, yo, what's up? That's the dude. I said, so that energy ain't all that texting, tippity typing he was doing. He ain't have none of that energy next to me. Even bought me a Merlot.
Oh.
Ate some wings, talked about somebody else, bought me a Merlot.
Smash that like, get it to 100 so I can name drop somebody else. We're going to have Flip, everybody out, clear the air, everybody who is
no. That's you. You around guy. No, Bo Rakes is. I just spoke to Bo Rakes.
Oh, there you go. See, I was gonna ask, but I ain't one. I'm like, nah, my stars, and I see them today doing push-ups in the Middle East. That's why you said the little guy.
Oh, he did a video. Okay, yeah, he did a video.
I don't know if it's too recent. I know probably like a week ago or today. I'm not sure, but I know he like in Dubai or somewhere in the Middle East. He doing push-ups and he contracted. So today we was gonna come on here. I'm like, yo, hold on, what's up with Flip, man? Bo Riggs, let me look him up, see what he's talking about. I see him Flip in a minute. All right, he not in the DR yet because normally he out there. Not being so sure.
He called me early the other morning. I told him he must be the devil. I pray every day, like I said. So I'm praying and my phone rings. I go, who the F is calling me while I pray? It's got to be the devil. Then I saw the phone. I said, you the devil because only the devil calls when you pray.
Like Kuwait. He in Kuwait.
Yeah, it's like Afghanistan or something like that. He called Kuwait. That's what it is, Kuwait. Okay.
Yeah,
he out there working. Genocide. So yeah, I mean, look, genocide. Listen. All right, what did we just say, Mundo? So this Wednesday show started as Red Cup Chronicles. Then it went to Simp Talk. Then it went to Flippin' Mundo. And it's still Flippin' Mundo, but then we're going to do Wednesday Night Raw, right? I guess it's a good topic for first Wednesday Night Raw. I'm a trendsetter. I'm very creative. I start my own things. Home of the famous wings. Once I put that out there, every single restaurant in Sosua made a sign saying famous wings because they heard I was moving wings like crack in 84. Why not say you got good wings because Flip got good wings? He won't be the first. He won't be the last. It's okay. And no, there won't be a wing battle because I won't put my energy into it. Because what I'm going to do is keep doing my thing. See, people can tell you all the numbers they want. I'm a numbers guy. I'm doing X amount of wings a week, buying and selling. I know for a mother effing fact from the owner of the company, I move more wings than most grocery stores. So when dudes are sitting there telling me how many wings they move, how many wings they moving, I just be like, yeah, that number. I look at my notes, that number don't add up because I know what I'm moving. I know when the owner or the vice president of the company is calling me direct, like, hey man, we've only got this amount of wings left. We're gonna send them to you.
When you told me last time, I said I got you because I got the man that come to give my neighbor wings, and no lie, like every day or every other day, probably he coming like a big freezer. They got to be over 300 pounds every day, every other day. So I said, I got to get you wings. You said, nah, they sold out, Mundo. I said, I got you. When I went to speak, he said, wings? He said, nah. He said, I get you the whole chicken, and it might come without the wings.
they were selling chicken, like, no wings, let me get the chicken. Now, hold on, Murder Mace said this, and thank you, Mace, because this is something that's been going on before Flip Flop was started, when I was back doing my thing in Roomba, when I had my VIP table back in the day when everybody came for info and we ran out, got drunk, and hung out. People, and a lot of people, and I don't knock those that do it, I knock those that forget. A lot of people come to Flip Flop not knowing a goddamn thing. But when they leave, they filled with info. When we hang out, they filled with info. And they really forget that they learned what they're doing, the little bit they learned from me. And it's like, I just laughed because someone put in my head the other day, they said, Greg, stop helping these cats. Stop helping these people that only want to use you for the moment. And once they get that little bit of knowledge, that little bit of push, they act like they don't know you no more. And I was like, you know what? You right.
It's not ungrateful people.
Paradise life.
And then if you say something, they say you throwing things in their face or whatever. Nice, you ain't appreciating or showing the respect it is. So when I tell you what it is, when you get disrespectful, then you saying I'm throwing whatever I did for you in your face, so I showed you. Like, nah, pay homage and stop fronting.
And but it's a constant thing, but it's cool. But I realized, you know what? Like I said in another video, F you, pay me. No disrespect to none of my peoples. But if you want information on how to start a business, consultation. If you want information about accounting, about construction, this and that, consultation.
And you're going to get answer. You're not going to get an empty link. You're not going to hit a link and then it's going to be empty. You're going to get a response. You're going to have to pay, but you're going to get your consultation. Believe that.
And I don't got no secretary, so I'm the one answering. So it's me, all me. It's definitely on me. Mundo, you stupid.
I'm just saying, you know.
Alfredo, shout to you, man. Shout to you, brother.
Yeah, we got curfew 12 midnight. 9 p.m. all the business closed. Then you get them 3 hours transit, so it's to 12. And then on Saturdays and Sunday, what is it, Flip? 7 to 10, is it?
7 p.m. all the businesses got to close. 10 p.m. travel until 3 hours travel, 10 p.m.
Yeah, Saturday and
Sunday. I expect them, like I said, I expect mid-April or maybe the first week of May to be either no curfew or even further back. Because like you said, the 3 hour travel time, you might as well stay outside anyway. Kamara, you already know what it is. Listen, let me tell you why I love that comment, Kamara. Because just the other day, someone hit me. Say, yo, you got all the joints. I'm trying to do a party. I said, what you want me to do? Like, they're gonna give me first dibs because I take care of my people. Like after the Super Bowl joint, well, Super Bowl, one of the captains of one of the boats came to me and was like, yo, man, we ain't getting no tip. Like, that dude gave us like $1 between 5 of us. I said, bro, this is me. He said, nah, I know, Greg, I know, but I'm just saying they didn't. I said, I love when my people tip the staff and all that when we're doing events and stuff. But most guys are too caught up. They too caught up in what's going on, having fun. I said, fam, do I always take care of you or what? He said, my bad, you right. Let me get back on my boat. He literally let me get back on my boat. Got out. I said, come see me tomorrow morning, 10 o'clock. Boom. They all pulled up. And they all was like, damn, okay, they made up damn near a month's pay just for one day rocking with me. So I take care of my people. Yes, everybody gonna eat. Y'all may think, oh, Flip out here making millions of dollars. I'm taking care of the locals. I'm making sure they working. I got people. If you was at the beach party, Mundo,
it's hard. Organizing is hard. People don't know. Like I go out with my family. I don't really be enjoying when I go out because I'm the type of person that like to make sure everything on point, and then like my family who I'm with, it's nothing wrong. So I'll be at the spot and I'm worried about every little detail, and I never have fun. So now imagine holding an event for X amount of people that they're not even related, that they're not gonna understand if something goes wrong. Because with the family, at least if something go wrong, they understand it. With people that you might not know them enough, it's just business. It's hard enough like that.
Exactly. Dude,
shout out.
If you'd have been at the beach party, you'd have seen all the people I had working, running up and down. I had dudes with wheelbarrows running to the top of the beach, coming back down with liquor, food, this and that, speakers.
I've seen a few of the videos. I've seen a few videos.
I had people working. You know what I'm saying? People running up to me. You need something? I'm like, go do this. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's gonna eat because that's what I want. So when I'm doing an event, Sosua eats. Everybody eat. Whoever I do something with, everybody gonna make money. That's just what I want. Avon, what's up, baby?
Man, we said 815 from DC to POP. I know it's 300 from New York to SDQ right now.
Prices been getting crazy, man. POP's the most expensive one, man. POP the most expensive one.
Them fruits got them prices going up. I told y'all keep throwing edge on the YouTube. We gonna raise the prices on y'all. Y'all better be nice so we can keep them prices down.
Facts, right? Yeah, that Bonnie trip was dope, man. It was dope. Shout out to you guys that watched the video. That Bonnie trip was fun. I'm doing it again soon. Hopefully in a couple of weeks, maybe next month. It's just about finding time. By the way, I got 2 birthdays tomorrow. My first Dominican son, Gregory, number 4, he turned 6. My daughter turned 16 tomorrow, so back in the States. So I got 2 birthdays, 2 kids, son and a daughter, 10 years apart, born on the same day. So I got 2 birthdays tomorrow. Shout out to them. Kiko, what up? Southside Farmers in the building. Brooke and GQ, what up?
For all that, you guys might as well fly to Santiago. Fly to Santiago, and then from there, take the trip up there.
You know what, though? I do this. And let me for the 168 people we got on here, let me do this. This is how I used to do my flights when I would go to Santiago or Santo Domingo. No, Santo Domingo, no, because I would stay in Santo Domingo for a couple of days. If I fly to Santiago to save money, I weigh the price of my taxi. Now, if I get a ride, cool. But if I can pay a taxi, and paying the taxi round trip is not cheaper than the POP flight, then it's not worth it. You understand what I'm saying? If the flight is $750 to POP, and I get a Santiago flight for $450, but it's going to be close to $300, maybe 2 and change for a taxi round trip, I might as well just fly to POP. You know what I'm saying? I save what, $20, $30, and I gotta still take a long ride, hour and a half ride. That's just me. That was my mindset when it comes to spending money. If I don't save a whole lot, Double A, what up? If I don't save a whole lot, I fly to POP.
Yeah, but he said 8 and change, and I seen the flights at 300, so 500.
Yeah. If it's that low, yeah.
I'm driving anywhere on the island. Holla at Mundo service. I'll drive from tip to tip for 500.
Hey, it is what it is.
I used to fly something I can drive to Sosua. See, yeah, some people fly to
Santiago. We got some surprises for Halloween, man. We got some New Jersey. What up? Shout to New Jersey. I got to give my annual New Jersey shout out because New Jersey gets mad at me all the time. Taylor, what's good? Mr. Stewart, what up? Me and you hung out many times. A lot of bottles. See you soon, bro. See you soon. 29 in the building. Yeah, Mundo be pulling up. Like, that's one dude I can say he pulls up. Yeah, word, camouflage.
Especially if y'all flying in. Like I told them, tough guys, like you can't get that through TSA. That's what you heard. You can post all your Second Amendment you want while you in the States. Once you get through TSA, you gotta leave all that behind, or be looking like George Santana running out that airport.
Real talk. El Griff, what up?
Yeah, I ain't even coming with a 4-inch blade. This is all knuckles. Back to the days.
Hey, Taylor says, shout to the drug dealers working at the office. Real talk, Taylor. Shout out to all the dudes, El Chapo's working at the post office. Shout out to all those guys. And all the dudes telling all the girls about they stimmy. Y'all be bugging me out with that one.
Oh, I was about to drop a track. I got like 6 bars. Flip. Oh man, like if I drop it before that stimmy come out, woo, I think it can hit 1 million. I gotta find the right beat. I'ma do it in 6 bars. They got to do with that stimmy. Oh man.
G Styles in the building. What up, bro? It's my little bro right there.
I think I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna go to my little neighbor, your little producer. I'm gonna listen, play a track. Let's record this real quick, even if it's playing around. And I'm gonna upload it.
I gotta hear that. Still got the you said Mundo says still got the curfew. Oh, he put in AJ Turner. What up? Bro Hawk, my homie, what's good? Appreciate that, AJ. Definitely appreciate that. This is what we give classes on keeping it real. You can't give classes on it because either you know or you don't. And see, my biggest thing, and this is me not talking about that situation, I'm talking about period, about all these guys. My biggest thing is, and Mundo, you know this. Where we from, there's a way you carry yourself. There's a way you do things. There's a way you talk to people. There's a way you respect the next man. There's a way you ask permission. Even though you ain't no sucker, you ask permission on a respectful level. Say, hey, you know what? Boom, boom, boom. Case in point, I was going to do something, the certain business I was into, and another dude was doing it. And I said, you know what? We're nowhere near each other, but I don't want him to think I'm trying to steal his flow. Let me hit him up. I said, yo, bro, someone came to this idea. I'm thinking about doing it, but if it will affect what you're doing, I'm not going to rock with it because I have number respect for you. That's how I roll. You know what I'm saying? That's how I roll. And
they don't do those, though. That's why it's hard to live nowadays because they don't do those. You're doing that because you're being real, but nobody does that.
And you know what?
So all the time, you're a step behind. No matter how good you are, you a few steps behind where you can actually be just for holding back, for keeping it real.
You're right about that. I'm going to tell you like this, though.
But when that's in you, there's no way to do different when that's in you.
My man James said like this, and I couldn't have said it better. He said, he's talking to me. He said, Greg, you don't understand sucker shit because you've never been a sucker. So you can't understand why they do those things because you would never do it. I'm like, you're right. I don't understand. If I'm being real with you, I expect you to be real with me. If I'm coming at you on a certain level, I expect you on a level with me. But unfortunately, everybody's not like that. And what I've learned in this, as you say, the travel community, there's a lot of phonies. There's a lot of people that want to be famous. It's not my fault that my personality draws people because I am not full of shit. It's not my fault that when people meet me, they be like, okay, I may have had one version of him, but now I got a whole different version of him now. You know what I'm saying? That's not my fault. That's just Greg being Greg. I'm not being no one else. I'm not trying to be no one else. I'm the same person I was on whether it was 143 in Foch, whether it was Sufton and Linden, whether it's 223 in Linden, whatever it was. I'm the same guy. I've always been the same guy. Like me or hate me. There's no middle. You can't really be like, I kind of like him, but he gets on my nerves. You either love me, it's love or hate. There's no middle ground with me. And I'm cool with that. I'm cool with that. But if you dislike me or you feel a way about me, go that way. Yeah. You ain't got to be around me.
All in my area, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to be around me. Mayor, someone said you giving someone said Mayor charging $100 for photos. I hope that ain't real. I saw a video today about that. I was cracking up.
No, but that's more power to him if somebody paying $100 for the pic.
Shit. I'm gonna come over there and take that. KMB, what's KM Urban Media? What's up, baby? Yeah, y'all hit that. How many likes we at right now? Cousin Felix in the building.
Let me see. Nah, it can't be 89. So how old these other?
People don't be hitting that like button.
It's 88. It's 174 of us. Come on, hit that like real quick. If you ain't a hater, if you ain't mad at nobody, if you just here for entertainment, if you here for knowledge, hit that like button.
If you a hater, hit the thumbs down. I'm good with that.
I don't hit that. If you a hater, there's a few channels out there where you can learn how to do a whole bunch of stuff. So y'all go over there and learn how to do that.
Shout out to E from New York. Look, the Halloween video had 5 dislikes before it ever got put up. Me and Ryan, we put it as a premiere, and then I took the premiere down and just released it because it had 5 dislikes and no one saw the video yet. I was like, wait a minute. How you dislike before the video came out?
Before it come out, yeah, facts. I put one up with my little man because he fell asleep behind the wheel.
I was with the text. I was cracking up.
Yeah, so I put it up because I put it on the gram because, like, you know how people be falling asleep and you be sleeping, you still want to keep driving. So he was literally not wanting to get off the little whip and he kept falling asleep. Actually, when I cut the video off and I went to carry him, he crying like crazy. So I'm like, let me throw it up like as a joke, but awareness. So when people sleepy, they could pull over, drink a coffee. So it's going like it had like 50 likes and 0 thumbs down. I'm like, you see that the haters is respecting. They seeing it ain't nothing. Like this is time out real quick. Like this is like it's Sunday. You know, you going to church like we're with the grandma, son. You respect that little time. Somebody came in here 1 thumbs down. I said, oh, it's always 1. Like, and it don't matter the thumbs down. It's just like what you mean by the thumbs down? Because if on this you hitting it, like holla at me, hit me up. Like my phone numbers, my emails, everything is out there. Like let your presence be known. Like what you really mad about, so I could try to fix that. Because on that video you're gonna hit the thumbs down. So
hold on, here's the question though. What was he doing that he just dozed off? Because the car was moving. Yeah,
no, because he was riding in circles, but he was riding for a long time. Like he didn't want to get off, you know, because he ain't been riding it, but he just out of nowhere wanted to ride it. So he was riding it all day. So he was tired already. He was playing around all day. He'd be going up to the 3rd floor where I'm at now. He come upstairs all day because of the rooster. He let us see the rooster. I'm thinking about not taking him to a match because if he loses, it's going to be issues when he want to see his rooster and ain't no rooster in the crib no more. So I'm like, oh, man, he done turned into a pet. Like, nah.
That's real right there. That's real. TS or nah, there's a couple studios. I got some friends with studios on the side, but I haven't been there myself. I won't lie to you. There's a few studios here and there.
Yeah, y'all ain't getting no New York studios out here. It's probably 1 or 2, but normally here they got the basics. They got a nice setup in their room, you know, but normally it's just whatever they need, the monitors, the computer, and the 2 or 3 things, and they getting busy with that. Don't think you're going to be walking into Dr. Dre type studios where you pay.
Definitely not.
Yeah, you might have a
nowadays you can do a studio with little to no equipment. I mean,
but there's what it is. You could. No, that's what I'm saying. You definitely can. But, you know, it's still always levels. Like if you're doing a studio as far as you want to make business off of it, you know, it's different levels when you got something with everything that one of these big time artists could pay the money and they're going to go up in there or produce it because you got the equipment they need. Now, can you do any little urban type, you know, dembow or trap or drill real quick from home with a beat or whatever? Yes, you can. But you ain't going to get somebody that is going to pay, you know, X amount of money if the song go this or do that in no regular studio. You need that plush. And that's only like probably who, like the Juan, the soft singers, the Juan Luis Guerra type and people like that here in DR. Probably like merengue or old school people or producer that's just, that got his bread up. But besides that, it's little hood joints with either the egg cartons on the wall or some of this phone, but it look like the egg carton. That's where they get it from.
Egg carton works. Egg carton works.
Yeah, they do. Yeah, they got a lot of those. That's what I'm saying. You'd be surprised how many them boys came out with egg cartons. Yeah, you got some people that might like them better than the phone.
So hold on. Like Jeff, shout out to Jeff. Said I got the cheapest and coldest beers on the island. And yes, at Flip Flop, if you did not know, the beer is free. You only pay for the bottle. I get free beer all day. You got to pay for the bottle.
Shout out to that guy that talking about on the video. Because, again, sometimes it be the new y'all coming out. So, you know, we be trying to show love. All right, he kind of look like me. Let me see what he talking about. But when y'all be talking about you shouldn't nowhere on the beach be paying more than 150 for a bed. Like my man in the corner store, I think the regular one's like 120.
And beaches even more expensive.
So you telling me for a little shack on the beach, you paying X amount of dollars or X amount of thousands of pesos a month just because you on the beach, but then you got to sell your bed for less than a corner store? That's what y'all thinking? So again, like I got to stop misleading the people. You know, tell them not to get got, not to pay 250, not to do this, but don't be saying they can't pay more than 150 pesos for a bed. Don't say that. Not in no tourist beach area where just sitting down, you don't got to spend money on mango, but you think you in Bani House, so many mangoes are just passing by, whether they mangoes or not. So you getting eye candy while you sitting down drinking a bed. The price can never be the same as a corner store. Come on.
That is definitely real. That is definitely real. And prices vary. I mean, you can have, like you said, Calmado's got one price. They got specials. You know what I'm saying? If you go to a bar, it's going to be a different price. If you go to a beach bar, it's going to be a different price. Depending on where you go, it's going to be a different price. I mean, that's just the reality.
You got them high class, let's call it that, so we won't be stereotyping any names, but them high class places, they'll charge you $250 for the pequeña, for the small one. And you can't even be bickering in it, or you won't bicker in it, because look what it is about us. Somebody, is coming up, they'll buy the beer, let's say for $100. The store said, it ain't even $100. It's really like $1. It ain't really a big margin on that. So, but let's not get into the margin. I'm giving round numbers. Let's say they buy it for $100 and they sell it for $1.20. You mad if he sell it for $1.25 while he taking it to you in the beach or whatever, this, that, and the third for the extra 5 pesos. But you go to the high class place that the man is a millionaire already. He probably own actions in the Presidente. He getting it for like 80 or 70. He's selling to you for $250. You don't bicker, and you want to leave 100 or 2. You want to leave the 500, so the girl could think you're a baller, and you want to pay the 500 there. But somebody that's trying to give you the extra service or do everything nice, you bickering over 5-10 extra pesos. So stop acting like they trying to get you, and pay what's right.
You right.
And if you don't like it, you hit the colmado, the liquor store, you buy the 6-pack, you bring a blanket, and you sit in the beach with your little freezer, and you drink out your cooler.
Yeah,
you do it like that.
I mean, that's the reality, because like you said, it depends. And what he just said right here, Alfredo just said, you can't be worried about what you're paying when you drink it. But there's 2 sides to that. When I'm going drinking, I'm going to spend. But I also want to go to the place where I'm gonna get the more bang for my buck. Now, case in point, we went to one spot in Puerto Plata. We got 3 bottles of Grey Goose. When the bill came, I said, fellas, you want to know why I don't go to that other spot? It was like, wow. I said, because this bill right here for 3 bottles is 1 bottle over there.
Over there. And I was about to tell you right now. You got some place where Brugal, which is the cheapest one, is $550 or $500 in the supermarket. It'd be $1,500 in these little drinks or terraces and these beach places. So you paying triple what it is. But again, even though it's better you go to another place, if that place is popping and that's where the people you want to be around at, you're going to pay that $1,500.
You're going to pay.
Yeah, so don't be complaining when they invested in certain people to be around there so you could be happy with them, for the ambiance to be nice. So, you go to the other place that you're still going to have fun and it's going to be cheaper, but don't be there saying, no, you can't pay this or you can't pay that, because certain places pay different rent. One person might be paying $1 rent here when the next person is paying $3 rent for the same kind of business for just in a different place.
All right, I got a question, Mundo. You can help me with this because I've been asking this question. Shout out to my man Dave BX. I've been asking this question for about a week now, and I've gotten some amazing answers, but I'm going to ask you. Do you know who Takesha is?
Yeah, I was in her crib the other day.
You was in her crib?
Yeah. I don't know a person. I ain't trying to insinuate. I went with he in the chat. Miguel Peoples went, I'm going to put him on blast. His peoples went over there to do something. And, I was riding them around, taking them out there, and we ended up going there. We was in the living room with her and all that.
I heard the music is popping.
Yeah, it's like real explicit, let's say. So, since it's different.
No knock. Someone sent me her Instagram, and I was like, okay, this is weird. But then I heard the music, and I recognized the song. And everybody that played the song, like especially the chicks, went crazy. And I was like, oh, okay. We'll get into that behind the scenes. But, yeah, it might be something something special might be happening.
Yeah, that street, that urban, she talking raw. She explicit with it.
I see. But all the chicks started dancing. I was like, okay.
Yeah, because a few of the songs was viral. Know what I mean? Again, she been popping in the underworld. It's nothing that you could really play around your kids or you might be embarrassed. Mama love it. You on the whip and I come on, you're like, oh, you gotta. I'm the type, like my mom's riding and I'm hearing something, and as soon as they start talking too crazy, I'm embarrassed. I'm taking it off. I'm like, I don't want mama thinking that's how you feeling, my son. So I get PT on the radio with Mama Love around, and Takesha, she definitely X-rated.
Dave, you already know where I'm going with that one. You already know, Dave. We on the same page. Shout out to Miguel D. I'm gonna hit you behind the scenes on that one, but that's just something I wanted to ask because I heard been hearing some things. But yeah, so as far as anything else, Memorial Weekend, told you guys right now I'm not doing the entire weekend because I can't reach my group. Not my group, but one of the groups I'm dealing with. So I'm definitely gonna have the boat party on the 30th of May, 100%. That's going down. I think we got about 3 joints. Halloween, stay tuned. You know, get your tickets now, because if things go the way we want them to go, the tickets gonna go up stupid. Might have some special guests coming through, some popular people. But yeah, jumping into Halloween. That's why I did it so early. You're right, Tom. We got 7 months, but I just jumped in the chat. I don't know if you saw that, Mundo.
Yeah, I see you there.
My hands are here, but I'm in the chat.
No, history, I was there, but again, I wasn't trying to sound or insinuate like I was sliding. I'm a married man. I'm good. But again, we was there. We was there. Like, if that was the intentions. I mean, it's a small island. Like, whoever you really trying to see, you could definitely pull up on them. Like,
well, I was asking for as far as what you know about the fame side of it, the music side.
Yeah, it's gonna come up. It ain't really like but everybody know because she had that song where, you know, she was talking about the school, and then it made the news. You know, they was gonna lock her up.
I heard some of the songs. Yeah, her Instagram though is just weird. I was just like,
yeah, because she like into that, like that gothic image, like, you know, that extra spikes, the crazy joints. She into that, you know, all the piercings.
I think that might be something to look into one day. That's why I had to ask you. I asked everybody else. Now, let me ask Mundo, see what he got to say about that. Because it was
Miguel, you got competition.
I got it. Nah. We talk behind the scenes, but not even like that. Nah, not even. Kay, what's up? As far as the beach party Memorial Weekend, it's supposed to go down, but I haven't completed it. Like I said, Memorial, I really wasn't going to do nothing but 2 parties. But one of my homies reached out to me from this group. It's pretty much a done deal, but I can't give it to you until I cross the T's and dot the I's. You know what I'm saying? So right now, the boat party is definitely going down. The rest of that stuff I'll give to you within the next couple weeks, hopefully. You got to understand, some of these guys are across the other side of the world, so they can't communicate like they want to. Basically, like Bo Riggs, being on the other side of the world working, you know what I'm saying? It's hard. And yes, the curfew's still the same for right now. I forgot the date when it ends. Was supposed to end. 9 p.m. weekdays, you have until midnight to travel. 7 p.m. weekends, you have until 10 to travel. I think I'm going to take a run to Mal this weekend. Might shoot out there. My boy, I think he's having a pre-St. Patrick's Day party on the river in Mal. All right, Miguel Deal, I got you. We definitely going to chop it up. Yeah, have a little party out there in Mal. Pre-St. Patrick's Day joint. Just go out there. They said it's a green party. Everybody gonna wear green. So we'll see.
Green team. Shout out to the green team.
Oh, someone said she got some clips. I don't know. Okay.
Yo, David, that's the email. You can hit me on there if anything. Holla anything. Then we link through the WhatsApp or the Instagram or whatever. Yo, Flip, let me cut into something real quick so you can let me know something I've seen today. Yo, what's good with these Airbnbs? How I ain't never was hip to the game, like how them prices be. I be seeing 50 a night, 60 a night, but I ain't know it'd be 60 a night. But then when you hit it, it's 17 for this, 23 for that, and it'd be like 90 a night.
Yeah, like it'd be little cleaning fees. I peeped that.
Yeah, I'm about to kill a game. All that service fee, it'd be like $13 for every day for the. I'm about to get with some Airbnb just for DR, excluding all those fees, where it'd be the flat rates, the 30s, the 50s, the no IDs, no passports, just pay cash, and them days is yours. Here's your key. I'm about to change the game and make it real comfortable.
It'd be some fees, bro. I was looking like, I said, what the hell is this? Like, what is that? Clean. Extra day cleaning fee, water fee. I was like, wait, water? Like I'm paying for Airbnb. Airbnb supposed to have water. So yeah.
I see my man joint said 50. I said, oh, this look nice right here. I was just gonna do some content with it. I went to hit. First it hit me, even though some just got 1 day, that went me with the first minimum 3 days. Then when I hit the 3 days, it hit me with the 23 like each day for like $13 each day, which is like $39.40 for the Airbnb fees. Then it had like $23 for the cleaning fees on each one. Joint came up, it was like it went from 50 to like 90 something a night. I said, oh, they robbing.
That's real.
Like Mark O said, yup, robbery. A few people said it. I never knew. I thought when I used to see the price, I thought this is a good game. I'm like 30 a night, easy. Like Effortelli or whatever, you could just go pay 30, lamp up there, you get a few of them joints, you pull
some of the airlines got that too though. I was looking at a ticket one time. I didn't look at it until after I already paid for it because something bugged me out. I was like, it's taxes, whatever, right? I was going to Colombia. And I didn't look at the actual printout until I got home after the trip was over. And I went and I said, wow. Because my man was joking. He said, Gray, you overpaid for that flight. That flight is like $90 round trip. I paid like 2 and change. And I'm like, why was my flight so expensive? Because it did start out as like $95. And then but I, me just booking the flight, trying to get it done. But it did say $90-something, and then it went to 2 and change. I'm like, taxes.
Yeah, me, I peeps all that. Like, it ain't about being stingy.
Extra bag fee. I didn't have an extra bag. Change insurance.
I don't like them hidden fees. I don't like that.
It was like the toll-free number, tax. I was like, wait a minute. What did all this? I didn't even use none of this, but I paid it. So you got to read all that stuff before you press pay.
Yeah. As soon as the numbers change on me, even if I pay, I just make sure, like, I'll make it an issue to let them know, like, this is not what we spoke about. For example, like, yo, Flip, how much for this or this? And you tell me, yo, it's 5, Mundo. I said, bet 5, boom. Once I'm ready to pay the 5, don't come like, yeah, but it's the 10%, the 18%. Then you're supposed to put all those percentages off the gate and tell me what the total.
I'm glad you said that. Hold on, Mundo. I'm glad you said that. You do know with business, like, people forget there's taxes in business. So, like, I'm going to tell you guys something right now. In DR, the tax man cometh.
Yeah, I told
so on my menu, it goes tips not included, taxes not included. So if you see 4 of 25 or something,
you know that 18 and that 10 is coming, yeah.
I don't do the 10. I don't do the 10.
Oh, you don't do the 10. So
I have
by law, you can put it.
Here's what people don't know about me. I'm supposed to charge you 28% tax.
There you go, exactly. 18 and 10.
10% for the legal tip, 18.6% for the tax.
Yeah.
But because I thought, and this is me being a consumer, now I'm going to learn you something for the chat. Because when I did the taxes, if I sell 425 and I did 28.6%, the difference in that damn bill, like you just was saying, I said, I went in my account. I got to figure out a way, because for a person traveling, yeah, most people don't care about the money they spend, but some people look at the bill. Well, this is what it said on the menu, and this is a whole nother bill. Like it went up. So I said, what can I do to cut out some of that tax? So the 18.6% I have to charge. There's no question. But the 10%, which is why I put it on my menu, tips not included, because I want you to tip the staff. Now the way I take the L. And this ain't for everybody, but I do it. I pay the percentage. I don't pay 10% because I don't charge it, but I pay a percentage.
To the money.
They still got to get something every paycheck from me, but they make most of the money through tips anyway. So what I give them is less than 10%, but
that's a good look. That's a good look to your consumers, because I said that before. Everybody knows that. Like I said it, like restaurants, like in the beaches, all those places. That's off the rip. Everybody knows it's 18% everywhere, which is the state tax, and then it's a 10. But what I mean is I don't mind the 18% being in it. I'm just saying don't bait me. Tell me X amount, put the tax in it, put everything in it. Like the other day, shout out my girl, we in the place. So the guy come with the bill. So we about to hit him with the card. He gonna hit him like, yo, do you got the cash? Do you got cash better? Which the person had cash, no issue about to hit him with the cash, because if not, it's more. So I tell him, like, yo, nah, it's not more. That's what I told him.
Card tax.
No. Yeah, but that's what I'm going to tell you. But that's what's supposed to be on the bill. That's why that 18% and that 10% and all that is to cover. So whenever somebody does come with the card, because CardNet, which is the Verifone, the company place, they deduct 18% from you. But you can report that and get that back on the taxes. So for example, if I swipe 1,000, you're not going to get 1,000. They're going to take $1.80. And only gonna give you the other 8 and change. So that I know. But what I'm saying is, if you know that, I told him you give the bill as if you charge him with a credit card. Now, if you want to show love and then tell a person like, yo, we're giving you a discount, and you put like it's a 10%, so the person can see it's a discount, then they won't get mad. But you can't tell the client it's more because you're paying with a credit card or a debit card. Why? Because here, the banks and everybody, they emphasize for you to use a card. So you're going to tell me you're going to penalize me for me paying with a card? So you're going to force me to bring cash so I can get robbed? So then I was like, it's not that you're wrong that they charge you. Like, I understand that because I'm a businessman, but you can't tell a customer that. I said, try to implement, put the price on it, prepare yourself for the card.
Go ahead, you right.
Accept the card or anything. Because if you tell somebody, I'm going to charge you more because it's a card, they're like, no, you can't do that. I said, I call consumers on whatever the thing and report you, and you get in trouble for that. Because that's a benefit that you got, the 18% you paying. But if the other person don't got that machine, I'm not going to spend in this business because I ain't got no cash. So you're going to get that customer. So that's why you paying that little 18. So put that on the bill so you won't have to tell a person, oh, it's not cash. You got to give me X amount more. It sounds like a con.
And there's two things. You're 100% right about the banks here wanting you to use your card as much as possible. That's 100%. I peeped that. It's something I did the other day. And two, what I also found out through my accountant was that most businesses that charge you the 28.6% don't pay their employees.
Yeah, they don't. They don't.
So when I realized that, and there's really no regulation on that 10%,
and some the 18 don't pay the tax.
Look, I might as well not charge it. I'm still got to give them something because I'm being legit on the board. But I might as well not charge the consumer that because now I'm at 28% tax rather than 18%. You know what I'm saying? So I took that 10% off. It's still tax, but the extra 10% is gone. And I'm hoping you tip the staff. So when I give them what I give them, they still good. I still got to give them something, but I'm not giving them 10%, which I found out hardly no business actually gives that 10%. You know what I'm saying? So I'm coming out of my pocket, but if the service is good and the value keeps coming, I'm losing a couple dollars here and there, but I win in the long run. You know what I'm saying? But when I realized
a lot of times
mandatory, because if I charge you 10%, I got to pay it by law. Now most people don't, but I gotta be above the board. I'm gonna tell you one funny thing. A lot of people don't know about taxes. A lot of businesses don't even know you got to pay taxes.
Yeah,
there's a tax limit for small businesses where you depending on what the business is, you ain't got to pay no taxes. But for the majority, I told another American who had a Calmado. I had told him, I said, bro, you have 4 Calmados.
Yeah.
If they come around and they all name the same thing, if they come around and say connect the dots that all 4 is yours, you no longer fall under that tax rule.
And not only that, once you got X amount of money, you got to show forth where you got that from. So you could only for so long have a hot dog stand or for so long have a couple of like indiscreet businesses until you're going to have to put all of them under an umbrella and start paying taxes or they're going to come for you. You can't out of nowhere come out. You got 20, 30 million pesos and you're like, what you doing? You talking about, oh, I got a couple of hot dog stands or I got a couple of this. Nah, it don't work like that. When you got 1, 2, 3 M's, that's not big money still. You know, that's 20, 30, 40,000 US. They're not really worried about you. They letting you grow. But whenever you got enough, yeah, they want to know where you got things from. So whenever you got big business, you got to pay your taxes.
And that's shout out to Terrence. What up? And that is something real big because here's the reality. Shout out to Terrence Jones. His photo is in flip flop. That's dope.
But look, let me get on that one flip so I can think. And even though I'm not in the US, you do pay more, but it's not. This is what it is. It's a set price. So for example, like I don't know now already. Like now I know the price. Let's say Jordans right now come out to 200 or 220 retail with the tax and everything. If you pay with the card, it's 220. If you pay cash, it's still 220. Now, you might, if it ain't the sellout Jordans, you might at the store you doing cash, they let you do the 210, the 205. Why? Because they rather have that cash. That transaction not going to be electronically. It's better for them. You know, they pay less. You know, the same way, if you're going to swipe 10,000 pesos here in my business, I know they're going to take 1,800. So I'd rather have you pay me 9,500 cash. You pay 500 less, but I'm not paying those 1,800 in taxes. I'm gonna save 1,300. I saved you 5. I saved 1,300, and I'm not gonna report those. So that's why sometimes it may look like that, but legally in the correct way, you're supposed to pay the same thing. Now, do people rather for more convenience, or you gonna give it to me cash, or give me X amount? You know, but normally it should be the same price.
And that's why I kind of stayed with me. I stayed away from the credit card because, like you said, they come for their money. It is what it is. But I just felt it was too much to get involved with that system. So you know, I just deal with cash, and I do Cash App to help people out who ain't got no cash on. But yeah, I stay away from the credit card thing. But that's weird what you said because the other day I was talking to a banker, and they literally was like this, and this didn't make sense to me because I'm a cash guy. So I was like, yo, if I went and bought this, how much could I get for a loan if I wanted to do this? And the guy was like, well, right now you really can't get much of a loan. Now, peep this though, before I get into the loan situation. He said, this is weird to me. He said, if you want 700,000, let's do a number out there, 700,000 pesos.
I'm going to tell you how to get it.
Give us 800,000 in the account. We will give you the 700,000 as you need to pay the certain whatever that bill is, and then return you the other 100,000 with a 500,000 peso line of credit when you're done paying it off. I said, well, if I give you 800,000, I don't need the 700,000 loan. I got the money already. He was like, yes, but we need to see money moving.
And I was going to tell you there, I'm going to tell you to beat that. You see what he just said? That's the key. And himself, this is why I tell him, yo, y'all think we stupid. And then they get mad at me when I can see how I get out, talk loud, and like I'm arguing, say, looking at me like I'm crazy. I'm like, yo, your math don't make sense. That's what it is. Look, they got to see the money moving. So he thinks, as a dummy, that you got to have 800,000. I was going to tell you how to get that 700,000 loan right now. This is what you're going to do. If your sales, again, I'm not throwing flip numbers out there. They could be way higher, way less. And y'all know it's way higher because I'm going to give a little number that some of y'all just y'all bill. It was one guy that spent the 10 bands one day when he said, you can't spend the 10 in my place. And he spent it. Even though he went hard to spend it, but he spent it. So let's say you do 10,000 a day in sales. Boom. Let's say you deposit your money weekly. You put the 50 or you put in your business, do this. You got the 10. Even if you need it in 4 days, deposit it today in the afternoon in the bank. Tomorrow morning, if you ain't got no money, go take those 10 out. Deposit them again at 12. Oh, then with all your extra sales from that day, deposit the 20 in the afternoon. Take out the 20 in the morning. The same money. You only got 20, 30,000, whatever.
That's what he told me.
Put it in and out the same day. At the end of the month, your bank statement for the month is going to tell you how much money you move. So with those 20,000, you're going to see that you move 2 million or 3 million pesos in a month. And really, you was only playing with 30, 40,000 pesos. Exactly. But the system sees you moving all of that, and they will automatically hit you with the loan. They're going to call you, yo, we got this card for you with 200,000 extra limit. Yo, we got this loan for you, 300,000. They're going to give you money. And then other banks are going to start calling you too, like, yo, listen, we got this special product for you. So the same money, just put it in and out, in and out. They want to see the total transaction, because they thinking as a business is you selling, taking out, buying, selling. So they see you got volume in your business. So the bank automatically, whatever system they got in play, approves you for the loans.
And you know what's crazy? That's exactly how it was explained to me after we talked. I spoke again to someone else. I spoke to him again. That's exactly how it was explained. But here's my thing, Mundo. I ain't got that type of time. He going deposit, withdraw.
But that's for somebody. That's when you ain't got the credit yet. Because some people ain't got money. And my mom's at one time ain't had no credit here. She went to get like some regular stuff. No, I think she went to get a phone line. She wanted to put the phone bill. And they told my nigga she ain't got no credit. She can't put it in her name. She's like, all right, so I'm going to pay the year to 2 years. Like the contract's 36 months. I'm going to pay the 36 months. It's a flat rate anyway. She's going to pay though because she just wanted the phone line because she needed it for something. She couldn't do it. They like, no, you got to take something, go anywhere, take something in payments like in a loan so you can build your credit. So she actually had to go buy something and put payments on it to try to build her credit.
That's fact.
That's just how it is here. So sometimes you ain't got the time. You better get that messenger or somebody, an employee to go make the runs, go take that out, put it in.
That's exactly what you said. And maybe I don't know if the audience understands exactly what you said, what I was told. Deposit, withdraw, use the card, swipe, do this, keep money moving. I was like, but I don't want to keep doing all that. That's a lot. That's an extra job the way they make it sound. Just go deposit money, withdraw money, swipe your card, do this. We got to see money moving. I was like, that's a lot of work. I said, you know what? I'm good. Thanks for telling me. I went and swiped my card that day. I said, let me get it started once a week. Let me swipe the card.
I tell you this, them government joint, not government, but the bank of the government, the Reserva loans, those would be beautiful. It'd be 18,
I see
15% for the whole year. You really can't beat that. Like,
I see.
I had a little clothing store. My man put me on to that. I seen he was just getting all kind of loans. I'm like, yo, what's good? But I got the bread. I got this. I got the biggest store. Like, why they not showing me no love? He said, it's the movement. You got to move it. He said, them little 2, 3, and whatever you got in it, take it out and put it in. Yo, 1 month it took me flip all 4 bands. I think I
I
still owe
believe
like,
you,
I still owe like 300-400 bands to one of them banks. So many banks gave me money. I think I still owe a few of them some bread.
I believe you because everybody told me the same thing. Move money. I'm like, but you know, me being a cash guy, it just messed me up being told move money around. It was like, huh? But it is what it is, man. I'm glad you told me that because you confirmed everything I said. So let's get into this now. Mundo, I'm gonna put you on your Mundo's world. So Mundo, for the final thoughts, what you got going on?
Nah, y'all already know Mundo been going soft on these joints the last few days. You know, I tried to get my Don King on this morning. I mean, early on in the show, but, you know, Flip cleared it up. It was nothing on there. And we just here, man. I mean, we appreciate the support from everybody. Whatever you guys want to know. You know, that's basically how I do it. I'm on here because at least on Flip Joint, I get to just be real and just talk about whatever. So whatever the people want to know about, whatever topics y'all got, we'll gladly bring it. Or we'll just go, you know, comment for comment. Besides that, there's a lot we could talk about, but I'm trying to do what Flip said, my business 2021. But any given Wednesday, we could just spaz out, especially if it's Wednesday night Raws now. You know, we could just go in on everything. But definitely just stop defaming what you really love. If you love something, show it as love, give it as flowers. Don't try to knock something that you admire or what you really love. Embrace it, and it might embrace you back, or it might show you some love back. You know, stop the fame and stop the BS for the 2021.
That's better said than done. A lot of these dudes don't know how to. Let me get to this. So thanks, Mundo, for stopping through. Let me get to my joint. So on the flip side, my final comment, I guess, you know, Mundo made a good point. Stop the fame and all that. But my thing is just stay sucker free. It's one of these things that we're in the age of, what do you call it, social media. And, you know, part of me wanted to quit YouTube because I was like, there's so many phonies on here, so many characters, so many people who are not who they say they are. But then I realized I was already used to YouTube because, as I told people, most of Sosua, not most of, but most social rejects that come to Sosua are phonies and fakes and come from somewhere else or running from something, hiding from something, hiding from someone. And they have a story. There's a story behind the story. You know what I'm saying? And I'll give you a quick story behind my story. I've done what I wanted to do my entire life. I've lived in a bunch of different states, all because I wanted to. I would go to South Carolina, North Carolina, Atlanta. People thought I was in prison. I just get up and go. My mom's will tell you, if she was on here right now, she'd tell you. They would be like, "You alive? All right, cool." I'd be in another town shutting it down, having a good time. That's just me, which is what led me to my journey here. I do what I want. I live how I want. I don't live by anybody's rules but mine. And no matter where I go, I make things happen because I believe in myself. So whenever someone tries to copy that or follow that suit, if it's not really you, it's not really you. You got to be you. See, the difference between me and most people is I've always been Gregory. I've always been that guy. I can't be no one else. I can't fake I can't fake being Mundo. I can't fake being another YouTuber. I can't fake being another businessman. I would fail at it miserably because I'm too busy being me.
Right.
So much I got to deal with in my daily life. And when we talk about beef, let me tell you something. I got more beef from Dominican chicks than any YouTuber can give to me ever. Like, so please. And Mundo, you know where I'm going with that.
Your post be fired too. That the last one about Latin, down was
you
fire.
already know.
With the only thing I said, oh, he dropping gems.
I got more drama from Dominican women than any dude could ever give me. So let me leave you guys with this. It's something I screenshotted, which I thought was really dope. And this is why I said let's end that other situation, get that out the way. We ain't got to talk about it no more. I don't care what homie says. I don't care if he make 15 videos calling me the Chicken Shack and this and that, and he wasn't Mr. Bentley. I don't care about none of that. This is what it is. I am not interested in fighting, hating, blaming, or being petty with whatever remaining time I have on this earth. I just want to live, love, be loved, and be at peace. I hope you all understand where I'm coming from. I hope that don't go over your heads. From me to you, thank you, Mundo. Thank you for joining me again. Stay tuned for more Wednesday Night Raws. I think we got something special coming up next Wednesday, I believe. I'll keep you guys posted. Mundo, I'll keep you posted too. I got something big in mind. Appreciate you guys for joining us. You could be anywhere in the world, but you're here with us. Hit that like button, share, subscribe. Get us to 10K soon. You guys make sure you hit Mundo's channel up. Sub to him as well. Appreciate all you guys. Much love from me to you. Let me see any comments. These last couple comments.
Blessings to everybody too. Y'all smashed up them likes. Y'all definitely put them where they supposed to be. Much blessings to everybody.
Definitely appreciate all you guys. Appreciate all you guys, man. Until next time, stay tuned. Check out the Halloween video, the Bonnie video, and go over Mundo channel. Check some of his content out. Appreciate you guys, Mundo. Appreciate you always, brother.
You already know you guys stay up.